The streets had never been kind to Rusty, the golden-furred stray had spent years dodging cars, scavenging for food, and avoiding unfriendly humans. He had once known love a home, a warm bed, but those memories had long faded, replaced by the reality of his lonely existence. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the cold autumn air settled in, Rusty roamed the outskirts of town, his nose twitching at the scent of something unfamiliar. A faint whimper carried through the air. His ears perked up. He followed the sound into the dense woods bordering the town, his paws crunching over fallen leaves. Near a shallow ravine, he found a little girl curled up against a tree, her tiny frame shivering. She couldn't have been older than 5. Tears streaked her dirt-smudged face, and her breath came in short gasps. She had wandered away from her family during a picnic, and as night fell, fear had paralyzed her. Rusty stepped closer, his warm brown eyes scanning her for injury. The girl sniffled, but didn't recoil. Instead, she reached out with trembling fingers and touched his head. "Doggy," she whispered. Rusty gave a soft whine, pressing his warm body against her side. He could sense her fear, but he also knew she was safe as long as he was there. He curled around her, shielding her from the night's chill. Hours passed. The girl drifted in and out of sleep, but Rusty stayed alert, ears flicking at every rustling leaf, every distant hoot of an owl. Then he heard the frantic voices, the sound of footsteps crunching through the undergrowth. The girl's name rang through the night. Rusty stood and barked a sharp, urgent sound that sliced through the darkness. "Over here!" someone shouted. A flashlight beam cut through the trees, and within moments, a woman and a man her parents came rushing forward. The mother sobbed as she scooped the girl into her arms. "He found me, Mommy," the girl said sleepily, pointing at Rusty. The father knelt before the stray, his eyes filled with gratitude. "You saved her." Rusty wagged his tail, but before they could reach for him, he took a step back. He was used to being alone, but as he turned to disappear into the woods, a small hand grabbed his fur. "Doggy, stay." Rusty hesitated. The mother looked at the father, then knelt beside the little girl. "Sweetheart, do you want him to come home with us?" The girl nodded eagerly, and for the first time in years, Rusty felt something he thought he had lost, a place to belong. That night, he didn't sleep in the cold. He had a home again, and he knew, deep in his heart, he had been meant to find her.